Hello Channel NITT viewers, I am DS, a psychologist.
Hi, I'm Paul, a psychology student.
So what are we going to do today?
Today we are going to test one of the other types of personality tests. Given that we already know our MBTI type, we're going to use that as sort of a basis to determine whether other personality type tests are accurate or not.
Yes, so we have been predominantly talking a lot about MBTI, which we really have faith in. So now what we're going to do is, as a psychology channel, we would also like to explore all the different types of personality tests that are available online. So the first test that we are actually going to try out is called the face preference test.
So the face preference test is basically they give you some prompts and ask you to pick which face you think will suit a certain trait. And then based on that, they will actually basically tell you your personality type. So,
okay.
Let's see how accurate it is.
Yeah, so Paul is going to do it first, then later I will do it. And at the end of it, we'll give each of our verdicts and then we share with the viewers whether this is a good test or not so good test, okay?
Right. This will be question 1. The warriors of another tribe been spotted on the outskirts of tribe territory. Who should lead the tribe? We'll go with probably this guy. One of the married couples of the tribe are having serious problems in their relationship and their marriage might not last. Who should be sent to talk to them? Pick this one. 2 of the tribe's young men are fighting because they are in love with the same woman. Who should be in charge of resolving the matter? This one. The tribe has found a fertile pasture lush with fruit and berries, but another tribe is laying claim to it as well. Who should lead the tribe? But another tribe is laying claim to it. Who should lead the tribe? I think this guy. One of the married women of the tribe has been having an affair with a warrior from a different tribe. Who should determine the tribe's first?
Okay, so now it's my turn to do the test. I need Paul to go and time how long actually I take to complete the test, because being an SI blind, right, I actually do tests much slower than the general population. So viewers will actually get an idea how long it takes to do a test.
Okay.
Provided you are a moron. Okay, then to try my this one. Okay, done. Let's see my results. Okay, so Paul and I have both finished and completed the test. Oh, it's actually a very boring test.
It's very boring. Very repetitive.
And there will be 24 questions that ask you questions of which phase you would choose based on some tribal issues. And what we have actually gotten is that both Paul and I are inclined towards the left wing.
Right.
But our numbers are actually quite different in terms of our in-group dominance and out-group dominance percentage. Not very sure what it actually meant, but what do you feel about the test itself?
I think it was asking a lot of questions about whether we prefer in certain situations a leader that is more like compassionate or softer in a sense, so compared to someone who is more firm and hard, depending on the situation. That's why you can tell the different faces. Most of the time, between both faces, one is very stern or rough looking, whereas one is a bit softer looking. So I think that's what they're actually asking. That's what I think.
It's basically the same face, it's just that they change some of the features,
yeah,
to make the face either look more approachable or more firm, right?
Correct.
So the questions are either more geared towards an internal conflict or an external conflict.
Yeah.
So actually I found that down the road, right, I was just randomly choosing. I had lost interest. It's a very silly test for me.
Yeah.
And I'm not very interested. And when I got the results, I'm also not very sure what it actually meant, because I was expecting something like saying what MBTI, saying what type of person I am.
Yeah.
But I presume that the purpose of this test is basically to find whether your inclination in political supporting is towards the left or the right. That's it.
Yeah, that's probably the more useful information from the results. Other than that, nothing too personal, I would say.
So anyway, so if you give this test upon 100 in terms of relevance and whether you like it, how many marks would you give this?
Like a 20, 19, 19.
Huh?
Very low.
I would say this is like a 20.
Right.
So do it only when you are very free lah. Okay.
Wouldn't recommend.
So down the road we are going to try out a few more personality tests, and hopefully we'll be able to find a gem somewhere in the internet, and then we hope that you would also find our episode useful.
This channel is basically a psychology channel where we also cover a lot of MBTI stuff, and sometimes we do other things like testing out other personality types. Sometimes we play different games to highlight different characteristics of the MBTI types as well. So if you enjoy these kind of videos, they are informative and entertaining to watch, please leave a comment or like, and you can subscribe as well.
Yes. Okay. So we will see you in our next episode. Okay. Goodbye.
Bye.